All right, hey there, Pisces. So, you guys, I am doing a read for you. It's not you. And with this read, you guys, if you've seen them before, it's where I get the reason the person told you they can't be in pursuit of the connection and what's really going on in this person's life. Okay, so you're going to know this is your read by your current energy and what they told you. And if that doesn't resonate, you guys check your other placements. I did the air and fire signs yesterday. And today is earth and water. So let's just dig right in and see where your energy is at for you, Pisces. Where is your space at? So with the Six of Pentacles, maybe feeling like some things aren't going very smoothly in your life, not able to see a really positive picture. But I feel like you know that there's going to be some light at the end of the tunnel. All right, you got death cards showing up here. So transformation and rebirth. I feel like you know that if there's going to be anything that comes from this connection, a lot of things need to change. All right, especially when it comes to equality, balance, and fairness. With that Six of Pentacles coming in reverse, I just feel like there was probably a lot of things that have happened or transpired between you and this person that were not very fair. Especially when it comes to the exchange of energy. Pisces, you guys are very, very, it's like you work with your emotional body a lot, and sometimes you don't always get what you put out there when it comes to energy. And it's almost like what I can see already is you're probably doing more for this person than they've done for you. It's almost like, you know, you could be like, hey, let's go out to lunch, let's go out to dinner. And this person's like, okay, yeah. And then boom, somebody else calls for something and they're like, oh, I have to go over here and help Tim or whatever. You know what I mean? It's almost like you're putting your best foot forward to give this person your love, your attention, your devotion, your consideration. And it's like I can almost see they're not giving that back to you. So at this point, you're just like, I don't see a future with this person. However, if there's going to be a future with this person, definitely a rebirth is needed. So let's see who it is we're talking about. Who is this person? Who is on your mind? We have the Star card coming through, and that's Aquarius. We have the Emperor coming through with Libra, Taurus. We have the Queen of Wands coming through with Aries and Pisces. So it could be any of those signs. Here's what I'm going to say. I feel like I feel like this person is essentially everything bottled into one that you want. All right, when it comes to giving your love to somebody, you're like, I couldn't think of another person to give my love to. Most likely this person has felt like home, comfort, security, and everything that you would want bottled into one person. On top of that, you got the Queen of Wands coming through with the attraction factor. But the Queen of Wands is also somebody who is very, very confident, independent, and very much a social butterfly. So it could be too that this person's kind of battling between divine feminine and distorted feminine. And it's not that the Queen of Wands is coming through as a distorted feminine, but they're not really focused or centered around being their true authentic self when it comes to you. Or it could be too that they show you their true authentic self, and then to the outside world they kind of hide that. So it's like if you guys are spiritual and you guys identify as like star seeds, for example, it's almost like this person doesn't go around saying that to anyone else. So that it's almost like you get to see one version of this person, but they're not showing that to the world. And I almost feel like with that Two of Swords coming through in your eyes, it's like that doesn't work for me. This person's being fake when it comes to everybody else. They're real with me, but then it's like too they show you tendencies of fakeness, right? So let's just see how they feel about you. They look at you as the Queen of Cups energy, so coming through with compassion, caring energy, emotional stability, and somebody who is all about self-love, self-care, and growth. This person is definitely going back and forth, though, when it comes to you. It's almost like you're making this person step into their true nature. All right. They look at you as a wish fulfillment and they see you as everything, you know, that embodiment, that self-love, that self-care, somebody who's very, very nurturing, somebody who's very, very caring, giving, loving, and intuitive, you know, very in tune with yourself, maybe even very, very spiritual. And it's almost like this person is kind of going back and forth on, do I want to leave my 3D life to come and elevate with Pisces, right? And that's just kind of what I'm seeing here. I feel like, this person's definitely being torn between two realms. And I feel like it's the fifth dimension and the third dimension. And I haven't actually been spiritual with these readings, but this one I can kind of see that this person's definitely going through something. And I feel like it's because you're mirroring to them what they need to change, what needs to happen for this person to change and grow as a person. And it's not that you're forcing it, but you're just naturally, I feel, bringing that out. You weren't fair to me before. There's a lot that needs to change. You show me one person, but everybody else gets to see a different version of you. And I feel like this person has a sense of love and caring nature towards you when they're with you and towards other people, but it's like you're not stepping into who and what your potential is. Like, I almost feel like you guys behind closed doors are a completely different pairing than what the outside world sees. But what I feel with you Pisces is that you're the same consistent reflection, but this person, I feel, is very, very off balance. I don't know why. I don't know why this is going to be a specific read. So when it comes to this dynamic, what did they tell you? Why can't they be in pursuit? It's almost like they don't believe. It's too good to be true. I don't believe in fate. I don't believe in twin flames. I don't believe in soul contracts. I don't believe in that. This right here, Wheel of Fortune card is coming through, and this is, divinely guided. This is also fate stepping in to guide you guys together. So it's like what this person has told you, it almost is like they don't believe in it. They believe in it to an extent, like to your face, but it's almost like behind your back, I have to say. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that nonsense that you're saying. It's almost like you got spiritual with this person in such a way that they ran away from that. The Sun card, no, what you're saying is it's you guys, I have to tell you, if you're on a twin flame journey and you said anything about twin flames to this person, they're definitely not ready to hear it, and they probably don't believe in it to the full extent. They might have behind closed doors talked about soul ties and soul bonds and all this positive bullshit, but it's like they don't just let other people see that. They don't let, it's almost like I don't believe in what you're saying, it's too good to be true. Like and if you guys did talk about the spiritual aspects with this person without saying anything to you, it could have been that they pulled back their energy, scared, sudden changes happening. I feel like what's happening here is if this person didn't tell you outright, I don't believe in what you're talking about, if you opened up to them on your own spiritual or how you feel, it's almost like this person just faded out or ghosted, okay? And I know that there's not a ghosting card here, but I can see it because I see happiness and too good to be true coming through here. You got the Four of Wands, which is the 1111 card. You got the Wheel of Fortune card, which to me is talking about fate stepping in, the universe bringing you guys together. And it's like this person's coming through and like I don't believe in that because it doesn't happen. Shit like that does not happen, and that's where their third dimension comes through. So let's see what their intentions are towards you. What are their intentions towards you? You got the Eight of Wands, so they got, look at that, there's some healing that definitely needs to take place. You got healing coming through. The Eight of Wands coming in reverse. I do feel like this person wants to talk to you, but it's like I need to take this break. I have to take this break. It's too much for me to handle right now, Eight of Wands in reverse is wanting to communicate but not allowing themselves to. Let's see what else. The Eight of Cups, so I feel like they will be coming back. I feel like their intentions when things got too deep was I better run because it's freaking me out, right? I almost feel like this person maybe had left the situation. I don't feel like it was their intention to kind of ghost out or fizzle out or fade out, but I feel if you got deep with them on any spiritual level, that's kind of what made this person elude the situation. I feel like their intentions, I here's what I'm going to say. I feel like their current intentions are to come back and talk to you once they've kind of processed some feelings and emotions. Okay, so let's see what's really going on with this person. What's really happening with this person? The Nine of Pentacles. So they're definitely afraid of getting their independence and freedom kind of ripped out from under them, you know. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I just feel like this person's not ready to share themselves wholeheartedly. So if you guys kind of linked up as casual friend with benefits or anything like that, and things got super, super deep, what I'm going to say is this person's not ready to lose all that. Doesn't matter how you guys expressed to each other behind closed doors, but it's almost like this person is kind of reserving their independence. So if you felt like they were not giving you balance, it wasn't equal give and take. Let's say this person makes plans around everybody except for you. It's because there is a connection here, and they're fearing that their independence is going to be stripped from them. You know, I feel like they're scared. That Strength card coming in reverse is going to be an indication of somebody who's scared to start something new, scared to step into their true authenticity. Look at that. You got the Swords energy coming through, which is mental. It's mental clarity. It's ambition. This is driven to succeed. It could also be fast thinking, restless, and unfocused behavior. And I feel like that's where this person's kind of drawing in. They're unfocused, they're restless, they're unsettled because of what you're kind of stirring inside of them. I actually don't feel like this person told you much. I feel like this is kind of like Scorpio's read, where I just kind of seen there was a fear. So let me just leave. I'm just going to exit stage left instead of telling you anything. But really what I see is fear here. So it's easier to run. It's easier to run. So let's see what the next 30 days is bringing this connection. What's happening here? The Devil card, that also showed up in Scorpio's read in the same position. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio. Look at that. The Ace of Wands also showed up in Scorpio's read in the same position. All right. So the next 30 days, here's what I feel. I do feel like there is going to be some sort of reconciliation. I feel like the fear of a new beginning is still going to be hanging in the balance because this person is working through their egos. And I feel like they are kind of in the 3D dimension right now. This Page of Wands coming through, I feel, is a recognition of the spiritual path. The Page of Wands is also new beginning. So I feel like you guys will start kind of talking through some of the more negative, aspects of what's kind of transpired here. And I feel like there is going to be a recognition on the soul level. This is a spiritual card right here. And I do feel like this whole entire read has been spiritual. So you guys could just be freshly stepping into a twin flame dynamic, or having experience with a past life romantic soul connection, which can be just as intense. All right. So let's see what your advice for now is. Your advice for now. Look at that. Another spiritual card. So order and rules is being called to this dynamic. Spirit saying you guys will come back together. You got the Three of Cups, which is happiness. It's unity. It's coming together. There will be a victory, and it will be in your favor, you guys. Just kind of think positively about the future. What do you want to see happen with this? The Magician card is on your side. You can manifest whatever it is you want when it comes to this dynamic. And I feel like you guys you're going to call for it to come back together. You guys on the spiritual path, you know, it's just as hard to give it up, you know, as that desire. So there's nothing easy about it, but it's like, I can't let it go either. So let's see who we're talking to. Initials we got coming through: U and M, C and S, and H and G. All right. Pisces, I'm going to leave it here. You guys take care. Have a beautiful weekend.